Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today we are going to be taking a look at the BeastKingdom DAH 013 Superman from Justice League. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new videos. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is that you guys watch my videos from start to finish, as well as going ahead and hitting that like button if you guys are enjoying the video that you're watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out those Amazon affiliate links linked down below. There you'll find all sorts of cool figures, stuff associated to toy photography, and so much more. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will talk all the latest and great toy news, releases, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much to this channel sponsor, BeastKingdom Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. BeastKingdom Store, check them out, guys. So with that being said, guys, we are once again going to be taking a look at the BeastKingdom's DAH 013 Superman from Justice League. Now, this is not the Justice League that we recently got from Zack Snyder in 2021. Rather, this is the one we got in 2017 or 2018, whenever it was that the original Justice League was released. So that is why this Superman is all bright blue, opposed to the darker, gloomier blue that Zack Snyder has him in both Man of Steel, BVS, and Justice League. So, that is something to be aware of. Another thing to be aware of, I have to admit, I knew this guy's costume was not soft goods and it was plastic, and that was not an issue for me. But a big issue for me on this figure in particular is the shoulders. I mean, just take a look at them. I mean, it's horrendous how bad these shoulders are. I mean, it's literally, look at that. Like, how does that, what? I mean, so horrendous. Out of the box, I was so disappointed with the shoulders and the way they are. But thankfully, if you pose them up correctly and you drape the cape over right, just like that, you can hide the shoulders and it's not too much of an issue. So there are some fixes to that, thankfully, but just be aware of that minor flaw on this otherwise great figure. That being said, guys, let's take a look at what this guy comes with. He of course comes with an array of hands. He comes with a pair of kind of like grabbing action hands where he's kind of like, where he's kind of just, reaching for you. He has it on his other hand right there. He does come with a pair of just flat open hands, not even like regular relaxed hands. It looks like they're flat up against the table or something. But yeah, not too much detailing in the hands, I have to admit. They're pretty bland and soft and just kind of just lacking detail in a sense. So there's that, but they are just hands in a sense. So they're not too much of the attention grabber on figures, but some companies do go all out with their hands. So when they don't have that, it is noticeable. So he does come with a pair of fisted hands, thankfully, because the McFarlane Toys ones did not, which makes no sense. Why would he not come with a pair of fisted hands? If you're gonna throw extra hands in anybody's case, throw a pair of fisted hands in Superman's, dude. But anyways, he does come with a pair of C-grip hands as well. I really don't know. I don't know what accessory he would hold. He doesn't come with anything to hold, but he comes with a pair of C-grip hands. Maybe they're like, well, maybe somebody has something they put in his hand. Maybe I'll take a picture with him with beer in his hand. Who knows? He comes with C-grip hands. They gave me the option. He does come with, of course, as all of the dynamic action heroes do, a base, and unfortunately this is not a flight stand as much as I wish it was, because it's Superman. It would look really cool to put him in like a flight action pose, but as I've stated before in multiple BeastKingdom reviews, they tend to think they make 6-inch figures when they really do make 9, and this stand, as you can see, barely goes up to his waist while he's crouching. If he's standing straight up, there's no way in how this actually reaches his waist. It barely kind of like reaches the bottom or the very top of his legs, so you have to really arch it up. You have to really arch it up that way to really get it to hold him. So, and when you do, it doesn't really hold a lot of weight, so it's not like you can actually even put him into any flight poses or whatnot. So it's basically just a stand to hold him there. But he does come with the nice little DC, or I'm sorry, not DC, but Justice League logo right there from the movie. Super cool, and of course his name right there, Superman. So pros and cons, guys. Pros and cons. Everything's got pros and cons. He does come with one more accessory, and that is, of course, this awesome laser beam effect right here. As you can see, it just goes on him like sunglasses would. So pretty small and typical, but very cool to have. So yeah, guys, that is everything he comes with. You would think he comes with an alternate head, seeing as this one has like battle or laser beam activation ready, but no. But they did mention in the website that if you have the previous Man of Steel from Man of Steel, you could swap off their heads, but I unfortunately don't, and I thought in the description that that head sculpt was included, but it's not, so I'm stuck with it this way. But it does come with this, like I said, this really cool laser beam eye effect, so why would you not display him with this head anyways? And honestly, to be honest, guys, if he came with either head, I would have chosen to display him with this one anyways, because like I said, he comes with that really cool eye beam laser effect that really, why would you not? So anyways, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull him forward so we can get a nice close look at him. I am definitely digging the likeness to Henry Cavill. It is very much on point in my opinion. It's not perfect, but it is a lot closer than most times that I've seen it. It is closer than the McFarlane one as well. So yeah, the suit, like I said, is that bright blue that they used in the original Justice League cut when Joss Whedon came in and basically just upped the contrast on everybody's costume. So there's that. But like I said, the cape is a soft goods cape. It does have wires at the end, but the wires aren't too strong. So pros and cons, guys, pros and cons. So it is a very long cape. As you can see, it's very long and flowy, so you can do a lot with it. So that's really cool. It would be a lot cooler if the stand he came with was a flight stand, so you can maybe stick this leg up right there, have them like this, Obviously, I'd pick a different hand for this one, but whoops, sorry guys. But if you could have them maybe like this or something, floating, use the wired cape, but no. But I'll probably end up using like a Mezco stand for this guy, but not too sure. I tend to use the Beast Kingdom stands with these guys just because it says their name and it has the movie title or logo on there. Too cool to not display with these guys. So that is a nice close look at him. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's articulation. Guys, he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down that much. He can actually look up quite a bit, so not too bad. Looking at his shoulder articulation, it allows you to go all the way out this way. 360 rotation at the shoulder, hinging in and out butterfly rotation at the top of the bicep right there. Single hinge elbow joint that does rotate, so it's like on a ball, so it does hinge in and out as well as rotate. Hinging ball joint on the wrist, so you can hinge in and out, up and down, rotation all around. You can twist his upper abs just a bit, nothing at all for his lower abs. Little slight ab crunch down, decent ab crunch back, but then you expose a giant gaping hole right here in his abdomen. Taking a look at his leg articulation, he can be captain of the cheerleading squad. Look at that, super flexible Superman. So he does kick out that far, kicks back that far. He does come with a thigh cut right up here, but I have yet to be able to use it. I think the paint got in it and it stuck, so I'll probably have to take a blow dryer to it to loosen it up at one point, or maybe just there it goes. Just had to twist it hard enough. So you do get a thigh cut swivel right there. You do get double hinge knees, but his calf does hit his hamstring, so he doesn't go back too far. Looking at his ankle articulation, it does go down not too far at all actually, and it does only go up that far, and it does come with a ball hinge rocker joint right there, as well as toe articulation. So all in all, a really cool Superman despite the flaws in the shoulder joints. I'm really happy with it. I'll be honest. Like I said, if you pose him up cool enough in a certain way, you don't notice all the imperfections in this figure. So you just have to really pick and choose how you pose them. Like I've said before in my Beast Kingdom reviews, I don't use these guys for toy photography so much as I do just as mini hot toys and posable statues. So as long as, like I said, as long as you pose them up in a decent way with the cape over the shoulders, you can definitely hide those little flaws, and he'll look really cool on your shelf for your collection. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy, and we'll be right back. so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez, and I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out. If you like what you see, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of this figure or any of the other toys I do reviews on for this channel, check me out on TikTok at CoolFigurez. Because when I get a new toy, guys, I am like a child and I just rip it open, so I just upload it real quick to TikTok instead of setting up my whole YouTube studio. So check me out at CoolFigurez, and join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great weekly toy news, releases, pre-orders, and so much more. And once again, thank you so much to this channel sponsor, BeastKingdom Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. BeastKingdom Store, check them out. So with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.